What's going on, y'all? It's Josh and Kelsey. We are back with another video. All right, y'all. About 50 yards this way is the spot where a very, very tragic event took place. It's where they found Jane. We're gonna call her Jane because she's a Jane Doe. But it's a heavy story. Kelsey's gonna tell us a little bit more about the story. But y'all, when we just read the story and heard the details, we both felt just like a feeling of sadness, like we were supposed to come and speak to this lady. That's what we're going to try to do today. Kelsey's going to tell us a bit of information about the horrible event and the sadness that took place. All right, Kelsey, I know we don't have a whole lot of information, but do you want to tell them what information we do have about the night that Jane was found?
Yes, it was March 24th, 1976. A fisherman found her face down in the Harpeth River near the McQuarrie Bridge, which is on the Davidson and Cheatham County line just outside of Nashville.
So when they found her, was she beat up or was she clothed? How'd they find her?
So she was partially clothed. Her blouse was missing. That was later found upstream. She did have bruising. And the bruising that she had, they thought that she might have been sexually assaulted, but they weren't able to confirm. And then within her jean pocket, they did find a picture of a little boy with a phone number written on it.
So I'm guessing they called the phone number.
They did. And on the picture, it did say Little Charlie. And so when they called, they were expecting Little Charlie to answer, but it actually turned out to be a Charles. He did confirm that he met the young woman and her friend, that they were traveling from the St. Paul, Minnesota area down to Florida. The friend that she was traveling with, her husband supposedly lived in Florida, so that's the reason why they were heading in that direction.
So they left a treatment center?
Yes, they left a treatment center, is what the girls had told Charlie and his brother-in-law.
Like ran away?
Yes, that they had ran away. And he couldn't remember what her name was. He had thought that it might be Sherry or Cheryl, but he was not confident. So she still does remain a Jane Doe today because they've not been able to confirm her identity.
All right, so these two guys pick them up, right? Pick the ladies up, the girls up. They give them a ride, and then they give them their phone number. They said, hey, if you get into trouble, you need something, call us. And they wrote it on the back of a picture.
Yes.
Okay, now that's strange to me when I read that.
Yes.
But apparently they did give a lot of hitchhikers rides, and it was pretty common around here in the 70s to hitchhike.
Yes, it was. And they did interview both of them multiple times, and so they were cleared and they were always cooperative with police. But unfortunately, they just didn't have enough information that led to the identity of who Jane Doe was, and they still have not been able to find any clues as to who her killer was.
So yeah, because she was, I mean, think about it, she dropped off towards Chattanooga.
Yes.
That's 90 miles from here.
Yes.
So
Her body was found 90 miles in the opposite direction of where she was last seen. And the gentleman had dropped her off about 9 days before her body was found.
wow. Yeah, something happened.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's try to speak to Jane Doe and see if we can get her name and just first of all, we want to make sure she's in peace, and we want to ask some questions about that day. So, all right. All right, everybody, we are going to speak to Jane. We are about 50 yards from where her body was found, and this is the closest we can get. So we just wanted to come here, and Jane, we talked to you a little bit earlier, but just want to remind you, my name is Josh, and this is my beautiful wife, Kelsey. We do come in full peace and light and love, and we mean no disrespect or ill intent. Jane, the reason why we came here, we know you had a very sad passing, tragic story around your passing, and we just want to make sure you're in peace. That's what we do, just kind of go around and when we feel led to speak to somebody, we do, and we want to check on your peace. Make sure you're resting in peace. So Jane, do we have permission to come speak to you today, ma'am? Do we have permission? Here. Are we good? Okay. All right. I believe you said you do, so we're going to go with that. Jane, wow. So let's just jump to it. Before we get into anything, let's ask you the most important question right now. Are you resting in peace, ma'am? And if not, how can we help you? Are you in peace? I believe you said yes. Yes, okay. Okay, she said yes. Okay,
Yes.
well, good. That's why we come and check. Just in case we heard it wrong, ma'am, we are going to pray peace over you and any other spirit around you that might not be in peace. And hey, if everybody's covered, they're fully in peace, that's awesome, because you can't have too much prayer or peace, right?
No, you can't.
I mean, I take it when I can get it, Jane. I'm just saying. Now, speaking of Jane, I don't want to keep calling you Jane because, well, you had a family. You had people that loved you, that cared for you. You were brought into this world by a parent. So, out of respect, and so we don't call you by a name that you weren't given, are you able to tell us your name, ma'am? Could you repeat that? Okay. All right, Kel. So I think I heard the name. I'm not exactly sure. So there was the name Sherry or Cheryl, the man that gave her a ride. He said that she said her name was either Sherry or Cheryl. Now we're not exactly sure on that. So let me ask you this: is one of those names right? Is it Sherry or Cheryl possibly? Okay. I heard a yes.
I did too. And so that leads me to my next question. Um, the gentleman that had given you a ride before you had passed did mention that you had a friend with you. Would you be able to tell us the name of your friend?
Ma'am? Okay. So, ma'am, we're going to go back and we definitely are going to go back and listen to everything you've told us and that you will tell us throughout this video, this conversation. Please note that your name, your story, whatever you share with us will not go unheard. I do listen about 100 times just so I can get as many correct responses as possible. I slow it down, I re-listen. So please note, you won't be unheard, I promise.
Yes, we may not catch it all while we're talking with you here, but we will be able to pick up on it later.
Yes. Okay, so I don't know, do I keep calling her Jane or Sherry? Cheryl? I'm just going to call you ma'am right now.
Ma'am's always good.
Just in case we got it wrong. I'm pretty sure we got it right, though. And but I'm going to call you ma'am just to be safe. So, ma'am, there was a gentleman that gave... Actually, there were two gentlemen, two brothers, correct? Were they brothers or buddies? I can't remember.
They were brothers. It was a gentleman and his brother-in-law, so they were brothers.
Okay, so the guys that gave you a ride, you and your friend a ride that day, they've been cleared by law enforcement that they were not involved in your passing. However, somebody was responsible. Just so we can be sure, the ones that gave you a ride that have been let off the hook, they've been found not guilty in anything involving your passing. Was that a correct decision? Were they not involved in your passing, ma'am? Okay, Kels. Okay, now, just so I could double check, and so we could cross them off the list. You did say it's correct, right? They were not involved in your passing? Okay. Okay. Kelsey, you got a question?
Yes. So those gentlemen that did give you a ride that were cleared, they did mention that you came from a particular state and that you were making your way across country. Would you be able to give us some more information about that? If that's true, were you leaving Minnesota heading toward Florida? Was there any truth in the account that they had remembered?
Okay, so were you hitchhiking from Minnesota from a facility there? Was that correct? I I want to ask you something. I feel something here. Okay, is your friend, something happened to your friend, right? They just haven't found her? Because she was never found, and she never came forward to talk about you. And right now, I kind of feel like your friend is out here lost somewhere. Is that correct? Is your friend at peace? Does your friend need help, or she have peace? Okay.
So, did you and your friend both pass from an attack by the same person? So your friend, I feel like your friend is here now. I feel like your friend is here now. There's all kinds of butterflies around here. Your friend, does your friend need help? I feel like she does. I feel like she needs help. I don't know, but Jane, does your friend need help? Okay, well, we did ask for your friend's name, so you probably already said that. She might even come in. We just didn't know it, obviously. So I'm not going to ask you for your name again, friend, but we're going to call you friend right now.
Yeah.
Friend, please know that we're going to say a prayer of peace over you and everybody that needs peace. We felt like we heard that who we were calling Jane earlier said she was in peace. So can I ask you this? Are you in peace, Jane, but your friend is not in peace and she needs help? Is that correct? Okay. I heard stuck. You heard stuck, Kelsey?
Yeah.
Okay. It's all right. It's clear. So friend, I'm glad you're here. And we are going to pray for you, and we're going to offer some peace. We're going to pray peace over you. Whew. Kind of feel kind of, I don't know. It's like an emotional roller coaster.
It is.
Because I don't feel the sadness as much as after we told her we're going to pray. Wow, okay. So good. All right. So the day that you guys unfortunately were caught up in this horrific event that took place, that you lost your life over, did you guys get separated? Did you go one way, Miss Jane, and did your friend, they take her somewhere else? Pray. We're going to pray.
So I wanted to ask if both of you could tell us your ages.
All right, Kelsey. I kind of feel like we should pause here, say a prayer of peace, and then we can just continue after that. Just ask a few more questions.
That sounds good to me.
All right, we're going to pause here. We're going to say a prayer of peace, and then we're going to turn the camera on and ask how you feel now. We'll be right back. All right. So we said a little prayer of peace over the two friends, over Sherry or Cheryl possibly, and her friend. So we just want to ask you, how do you guys feel now? Whoever needed peace a prayer of peace, whoever was asking for peace and prayer, how do you feel now? All right, we heard some good confirmation there.
Yes.
I got a question though.
All right, what's that?
Before we get to our last question, I got a question.
Okay.
Did you know that we were coming today? Did the spirits that we're speaking with right now, did you guys know that we were coming today? Because we said a prayer. We put it out there and in hopes that it would find you. So did you know we were coming? I like that little when we hear that.
Yeah.
It always makes me laugh. Oh, all right. So, you got a question?
I do. So before we wrap up here, I want to know, did either of you have a message you want to share? Is there anything that you need to get out about that evening, about now, just any type of message that you want to share?
Or anything that you want to share for anybody to hear.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have a lot of people watching this video because a lot of people care about you and your story and respect you and your story. And that's why we do this. That's why you see a camera and that's why we film. So is there any, you want to say anything to anybody?
Mm-hmm.
You can just
All right. Well, ladies, thank you so much for just allowing us to speak to you. We heard some amazing responses. Again, we will have to go back and listen to all your responses. But like I said earlier, your name, your story, your voice will not go unheard. Thank you for trusting us, and thank you for speaking to us.
Yes, thank you.
We just ask that you rest in peace and rest in light.